Tampa Bay investing over $500 million in water infrastructure. A tiny island nation makes World Cup history. A comedy club finding its forever home. And wine for your pets? Hey, this is good news you need. I'm Steve Rhode. I've got stories from around the world, and I wanted to share them with you today. Plus, I got a dad joke for you that's safe for kiddos in cars. Today's show was brought to you by coffee, keeping us all awake and positive. All right, first up. So, Tampa Bay Water just announced they're investing $525 million in new projects to expand their water supply system. Maybe they'll get rid of that Florida water smell. That's more than $500 million going into infrastructure. Now, here's what makes this such good news. This isn't a crisis response. Believe it or not, they're not scrambling because something's broken. They're planning ahead because the Tampa Bay region is growing so fast, they need to get in front of demand. Now, think about what that means. When a water agency drops $525 million on expansion, it's because businesses are moving in, people are relocating there, and the whole region is thriving. Most cities would love to have this kind of problem. Growing so much, you need to massively expand your infrastructure just to keep up. The project's designed to meet the growing population demand, which means Tampa Bay's boom isn't slowing down anytime soon. And speaking of growth and achievement, so there's this team called the Blue Sharks. That's Cape Verde's national soccer team, and they just made history by qualifying for their very first World Cup ever. Cape Verde is a tiny island nation off the coast of West Africa, and they didn't just barely qualify. No, they dominated their group, finishing ahead of powerhouse Cameroon with an impressive 23 points from 10 matches. What makes this so special is the scale of the underdog story here. We're talking about a small island nation going up against countries with massive soccer programs. And they won. They topped their group and earned their spot at the 2026 World Cup. This is the kind of historic sporting moment that an entire country will celebrate for generations. And sometimes the best stories come when the little guy proves everyone wrong. All right, here's something that made me smile today. The Laughing Tap Comedy Club in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, just found its new home and secured a 10-year lease downtown. They closed their previous location back in June to search for something bigger and better, and they found it. A 10-year lease is serious commitment. That's a comedy club saying, hey, we're here to stay. We're confident in our business, and we believe Milwaukee wants to laugh. What I love about this is it shows local entertainment is thriving. This isn't some corporate chain moving in. No, it's a local comedy venue that's doing well enough to upgrade and commit to a decade downtown. That means more laughs, more happiness, more date nights, and more reasons for people to head downtown Milwaukee. The venue opens soon with bigger space to pack in more comedy fans. And one more thing before we go. A company in New Zealand has created something that sounds like a joke. I had to read this twice. But it is completely real. Non-alcoholic wine, specifically made for pets. They're calling it Pernod Noir, which might be the best product name I've heard in a while. It's totally alcohol-free and pet-safe. It's designed so your furry friends can participate when you're having a drink. Now, do pets need their own wine? No, absolutely not. But does it show how much people love including their pets in everything? Well, absolutely yes. Sometimes the best products are the ones that just make people smile. And this definitely qualifies. All right, time for your dad joke. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador. Oh, that is funny. That's your good news for today. I'm Steve Rhode, and I'm glad you're here listening. Links to all the stories are in the episode description, and if this helped you today, share it with someone else who might need it. And hey, I'll be back next time if you want to join me again. You can also visit tapyournews.com for email notifications, and I also host True Crime Cases You Haven't Heard. Check it out at truecrimeunheard.com. See ya!